You're anti-feminist, anti-sex work. You have two sex workers here. How do you feel? You want to tell them to their face that you're anti whatever they're doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think.
So who's the sex? Who's two?
You.
Me? How am I?
You have no.
I don't do on my OnlyFans.
What do you do? What do you do on there?
Literally
Stuff
post
like
thirst
Instagram,
traps.
I guess, like Instagram stuff, I guess. In a way, I feel like I don't think that's I mean, like.
You do know that that's the perception though of OnlyFans,
I mean, I don't
right?
care. Yeah, of course. And it's also a lot of very.
Well, the description of in your OnlyFans, it says, subscribe to see my archives nobody else has access to. Things might get real hot in here. Ask for personal videos.
Yeah.
And then you say, come have fun with me, but you've spelled that word.
It's of course.
How are you not a sex worker? I'm sorry. You're a sex worker.
Go subscribe to my OnlyFans and tell me what you see on there.
Doesn't matter. You
So is
Exactly.
part of your work trying to make a man?
And I actually just started OnlyFans like 2 weeks ago.
Make a man's pee-pee hard? Is that part of your work?
I mean, if they
Is that
subscribe
the
to my
goal of your
OnlyFans
work?
and
Do you
that's
think
what
that men
happens,
are coming to
that's not my fault.
check out your sterling personality?
But it's
Are they
really
coming out
just
so that
twerk
they can check out your
videos. It's
personality?
really just pictures of my.
Hold
like,
on.
I mean,
We can't-
bikinis. That's
Actually,
really
we
it.
might be able to pull. Wait, can
Well,
we?
I just want to know, do you think that they're coming out and checking out your OnlyFans because you want to do long walks on the beach
Obviously
and hear
not.
about
I'm not
hear about
stupid.
how hang on
And you're not
and
either.
hear about hang on, let me finish. Hear about how you're emotionally stable you are and your takes on politics, or are they there because they want to see your boobs? You tell me. Which thing do you think that they're there for?
I mean, I know why they're there, and you do too. So
What are they there for?
they're there to try to get sexy content. And
Right, that's right.
I
So
supply
that-
sexy
that's
content.
because-
I don't do.
Because you're
and
a
I don't do
sex
nudity.
worker.
That
That's
doesn't
what that
know. It
is.
doesn't
That's what
make
sex
having an
work is.
OnlyFans does not make you a sex worker. People have OnlyFans and freaking do chef stuff on
So
there.
what
all
makes you a
types of
sex
stuff.
worker then?
I mean, a sex worker is really somebody who sells their body for.
Like you are.
How am I selling my body? I'm selling it.
I'm sorry. Are you putting pictures
I'm not
of your
even
body,
on
which you're
there.
then selling to simps
I'm not
who
even
give you
having sex with
subscriptions?
anybody. I'm not having sex with anybody. So how am I a sex
You don't
worker?
need well, sex is not a
Yeah.
requirement of
Pretty
prostitution.
sure
Where
it
did you ever get
is.
that
I'm
idea?
pretty sure it is.
Don't pull it up until I.
Oh, it
I
is.
say
It is. Okay.
I'm
Well,
pretty sure
let
it
me just make sure I get this right. If you were to go and just like fondle a guy's
you got-
gonads,
unless you're gonna subscribe
hang on.
to it-
If you're just to go, you're never gonna let me answer the question. If you were just to go fondle a guy's gonads, there's no actual sex, would you be a prostitute if he paid you money and you did that?
I don't know. Ask the
You don't
law.
know.
Ask law enforcement, not me.
No, so you don't know by your own standard what a sex worker is. Then how do you know you're not one?
No, I'm not one. What? Just because
How
I
do
have
you
an
know if you
OnlyFans
don't
does
even
not
have a
make me a
standard for what
sex
one
worker.
is?
Me being
How
on
do you
a
even
video.
know what a sex
people
worker is?
paying-
You don't know what one is.
What are you talking about? A
I
sex
just
worker
asked
is somebody
you
who
for
is that's like
standard.
a or an escort. That's a sex worker. Somebody who is going and getting money to have
No.
sex with somebody.
No.
Exchange.
No,
yes,
because-
that's a sex worker. Yes.
No, because you could be showing up as a prostitute to give a sexy massage to a guy where there's no actual sex exchange. You're still a prostitute, right?
I mean, I think you're still a prostitute if you have for money. Yes. Now, if you
Yeah,
show
but-
up
but you
to give
don't-
somebody a massage and that's all you ever did, does that make you a sex worker?
So if you
No,
show
I
up
don't
at a
know.
guy's
Is that even
house-
illegal?
so let me
No.
just- let me
Are
make
the
sure I
police
get
going to
this
call
right.
you a sex worker? No. So you're not a sex
you're
worker.
just prattling. Stop
You're-
prattling and listen. If
No,
you show up
I'm
at a
being
guy's
honest.
house, you stop prattling. If you just show up at a guy's house, you take
You
off
stop
all of
prattling.
your
How about that?
clothes. You're still prattling. If you take
You're
off all your
prattling.
clothes in front, it's still prattling. If you
You're
take off all
prattling.
your clothes in front of it, still prattling. Anyway, if you
still
take off all your
prattling.
clothes in front of him and you start, you're not a sex worker. Just want to make sure if he pays you for that, you're not a sex worker.
If he pays.
Is that
What?
right? Yeah.
Ask the police. Don't ask me.
You don't have
I
a
know what I
standard
do
for what
isn't
a sex
illegal,
worker is?
so I'm not a sex worker. And I mean,
Oh, I
it's illegal.
see,
It's
I
legal
see.
in
So
other
the poli-
places. So I don't know.
So let me get this right. The only standard for what a sex worker is what the police say it is?
I mean, yeah, that's the people who came up
Okay,
with all
great.
that.
So then-
Why is
so
it
then-
even illegal? Like, why is it
Great.
even?
So then, if I can give you a single country that has the standard that trans workers are classified as workers, then you would be a sex worker, right?
If that's what, yeah, they classified it.
Oh,
like
okay,
that. I don't
great.
think
Well,
every
there's
person
at
with
least two that I
don't
can
think
think
every
of which
person
can
with
do
the
that.
is a sex worker. Not every person who does. By the way, I made it like 2 weeks ago, so.
I didn't
Hurrah,
say
y'all.
that every
anyway.
person who has an is a sex worker. I said that women who are selling pictures on are sex workers.
I don't think so. I would disagree, but okay.
Yeah, I know, but anytime I
So-
give you a
so if-
counterexample, you just go ask the police.
So
to-
any woman who sends us sexy pictures that make her a sex worker,
No.
It's
No.
selling
It's
it like a subscription
Yeah, I get
service.
but okay. So then, if a guy pays me for a sexy picture and I'm not naked, that makes me a sex worker.
Yeah,
It's
just like
sexual
how
content.
if you can go out, you can go out and sleep with 50 guys, and that would make you a slut, but it wouldn't make you a prostitute unless they paid you.
Okay. So
Right?
again, if I'm getting paid, if I send somebody a picture of me in a bikini, right, and he pays
You
me money,
money.
that makes me a worker.
Yes.
All right, then by your definition, sure.
Okay.
But by society, by the law's definition, by 5-0, I don't think it's the same. So
By all definitions, it would be.
I don't think
Whether they
so. I
prosecute
think
you
that's
for the
your
sex work or
definition.
not,
You
whether
and
they
your
prosecute you
misogynistic
for it or not
friends.
doesn't mean it's not. So.
Here, I think. Wait, Andrew.
I shouldn't even came along.
So on her OF, there's no.
Wait, did you say you shouldn't have come on?
Yeah, because you guys are just rude.
Well, how's
all
it?
good.
How's it rude to call a?
No, what I'm
worker
gonna say, I'm not a sex worker, but thank you.
All right,
I'm
fine.
a worker.
That's true. That is true.
I don't want to ever be labeled
Andrew,
that. Thank you.
Would it?
I'm sure. Well, I mean, most people who are engaging
Well,
in
I
thing
don't- I
bad
don't-
probably don't
Ooh, I
want to
like
be
that.
labeled
Wait,
as thing
can-
bad. I get it.
No, I don't. No, because I don't feel like. I feel like it's a pride and respect thing, and just because I made an does not make me a worker, which I made like a month ago. So
You're selling your body, which people are getting sexual gratification from on purpose so that they get gratification from
anybody-
it. You are a sex worker. You're
I'm
just
not.
coping.
Thank
I don't know why
you.
you're coping so hard.
I'm not coping. I think you're just trying to label me something, and I disagree with you. Thank you.
Okay, well,
I
I'm
don't
sure
need
that there's
to-
plenty of dudes who would distree that they're to exchange money for
I
sex, but
definitely
they're
don't
still
think if
so.
a woman is out selling coochie, she knows exactly what she's doing. I don't
You
think
would label, so you would label her whether she liked it or not?
Huh?
So you would label her a whether she liked it or not?
I think she knows she's a what?
Yeah, but if she said I'm
But
not
I'm
a
not
prostitute, you would still
what?
label her one, right?
I'm selling a subscription to a website that if you want to go look and see pictures of me in bikinis and me shaking, which you can literally see on my Instagram, same thing. Sure. And now I gotta take my own down because I just ruined it for all my fans. So.
I
did-
actually wanted to do an OnlyFans where it was lunch dates, and I got a. So I like to just eat lunch,
Sequitur.
and yeah.
Oop, firework. Wait, Andrew. So, would it? I don't think it. So that none of her images are public on her ends. It's literally like a blank screen, but there are some descriptions that I think would actually help make the case
oh my
that
goodness. Yeah,
based
that's
on.
the point. Duh.
So
It's thirst traps. I just told you
okay,
that.
Cool, yeah. So from a
Yeah,
TOS.
okay, oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start doing y'all how y'all doing me. Y'all like
Okay,
that.
just let me talk though. So Andrew,
Okay,
from a
so, like,
TOS
anyway.
perspective, do you think there's any concerns there?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I mean, he's already
I think
saying
it's
that
I
he's
think
labeling
it's-
me a sex
then
worker,
I'll
and
just,
so are you.
Okay, we won't. So to the viewers, we
Oh
just
my God.
just out of an abundance of caution, we're not going to pull up her
Literally,
OF.
Yeah, you guys are.
But okay, I'll just read the little. You know, in an Instagram post, you can put like a little description. So the same shit with. These are all behind a paywall. It's a $25 subscription. You have one that says big. You have one that says. Titties. You have one that says,
Yeah.
y'all want to see me take this off? Removing your clothes, that could.
go subscribe and see what I do.
Okay, well,
Seriously, you want
All
to
right.
find out so bad?
want to see it up close? Water emoji, kissy face. Let's see. Body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. I want to look up to you like this. Water splashing emoji, winky, kissy face. Cheeks. Would you, CUM, see me at the club? Fresh out the
Would you come
shower.
see me at the club?
Slippery. And that's it. My dear, you're a sex worker.
No, I'm not.
You're just
No, I'm not.
you're a
But
sex
thank you.
worker. You're a sex worker, you do.
So to the gal who self-identifies as a,
Yes.
Ask her.
do you take off your clothes if men pay you?
Yeah, if they, yeah.
And does she take off her clothes if men pay?
Well, I guess with the, I haven't seen her hands, but I guess with, I haven't
I
seen
mean,
her
even
with
if it's not full,
They're
would
not
you
paying
accept?
me to
Would
take
you
my
would you
clothes off.
accept
Yeah.
if a
Taking my
man
clothes
paid you
off.
money to take off your clothes, even if it was not the full Monty?
Well, I'm having, full on sex with them.
Yeah, I know, I get it. But
Yeah.
would you take off your clothes for a
Yes.
and not show them the rest of your body if that's what they wanted?
If that's what they wanted, yeah, but usually I sit down and I'm like, hey, we got to do it's got to be full union. And because then I don't like people leaving the room if they.
Huh?
Well, I don't like people being like, oh, I paid all this money and then didn't have. Like, I'm like, hey,
Yeah, but if they want.
Yeah, but that was
Oh.
if it was the client's request, that's what they liked.
Oh, that's what they
got
like.
off
Okay,
on.
yeah. I mean, I would do it. Yeah, I would.
And would you consider yourself less of a dude for
No.
showing up and only doing that? No,
Well, no,
right?
I'd-
So
I
I
would
mean, because it's
assume I gave them
prostitution. So
Something they like.
I think, yeah,
I
prostitution
masturbate to
and
guys
sex
with their
work.
clothes
because
on.
you're selling your
OnlyFans.
for gratification,
different.
even if you're not taking off all your clothes and getting right. I agree. Totally agree. Couldn't agree with you more.
Word.